Okay, we've all been there, right? Staring at a blank page, you've got this huge research paper assigned and absolutely no idea where to even start. Getting this first step right is so critical. And today, we're going to break down a really simple but powerful method to find that perfect topic. Yeah, that feeling of being at ground zero, it's the worst. But what if I told you that the secret to a great paper isn't about finding one perfect idea right away? It's actually about how you start the search. So let's get that starting position right. So, what really separates a good research topic from a great one? Well, it's not just about picking a subject, it's all about finding focus. A truly effective topic is a super specific area that you kind of carve out from a much broader subject. Think of it like a funnel. You start wide at the top and get very narrow at the bottom. And that's why finding focus is, well, it's everything. A specific topic becomes your roadmap. It protects you from that classic trap in research, just wandering aimlessly in a giant sea of information. And trust me, that is exhausting and it leads pretty much nowhere. So, how do we find that perfect focus? Well, the secret is a method that sounds a little contradictory at first. You find your narrow topic by first expanding your options. I know that sounds weird, but stick with me here because this process is a total game changer. So, how do we get from that chaotic, overwhelming state on the left to a focused, manageable plan on the right? It feels a little backward, but the journey means you have to explore all the possibilities first. You take your general subject, see all the different places it could lead, and then you zoom in on one specific path. All right, let's make this real. Imagine you're in a business program, and your professor assigns a paper on the general topic of time management. It's huge, right? I mean, that could go in a million different directions. So where in the world do we start? Step one is actually pretty fun. You're going to play Topic Matchmaker. This is where you'll start brainstorming all the different areas that could potentially connect with your general topic. Seriously, think of it like this. Your main topic, time management, is going on a few first dates. You're just exploring the chemistry it might have with other fields. There's no commitment yet, you're just seeing what connections spark. So, for our business course example, you could brainstorm connections to things like college students, entrepreneurship, or maybe job success. The key here is just to ask yourself, is this relevant to the class I'm in? I mean, a topic like time management and mental health could be fascinating, but for this specific assignment, we're going to stick to the business angle. Okay, let's pick one of those matches, time management and college students, and build our first working topic. A simple little trick is to connect them with a word like impact or effect. So that gives us the impact time management has on undergraduate students. It's a great start. Now here comes a step that so many people skip, and believe me, it is absolutely critical. Before you get married to that working topic, you have to do your homework. This is called preliminary research, and it happens before you finalize anything. And here's the huge difference in approach. The common mistake is to fall in love with an idea and commit to it before you even know if there's enough research out there to support it. The smart method? You research first. You check to see if it's even viable, and then you choose. So, what are you looking for? It's pretty simple, just two things. First, is there enough information available? A quick search on Google Scholar or your library's database will tell you that. And second, does this topic actually meet your assignment's criteria? It doesn't matter how interesting a topic is if it doesn't fit the project. All right, let's say our preliminary research on time management and undergraduate students looks promising. Now it's time to get even more specific. And the way we do that is by asking clarifying questions about our working topic. So here's where we are. The impact time management has on undergraduate students. It's good, but it's still pretty broad. Let's pick it apart a little bit. What kind of impact are we actually talking about here? By asking, what kind of impact, we can start to narrow it down. Let's say we want to focus on a positive impact. So we add the word success. Our topic is now the impact time management has on the success of undergraduate students. See? That's better. But we can still go deeper. What do we really mean by success? How can we measure it? That question leads us to something much more concrete and, more importantly, researchable. So instead of that vague term success, we can focus on the graduation rate. Now that is a specific, measurable outcome. We are so close. We've done all the heavy lifting of narrowing our focus from this huge general idea all the way down to something really manageable. The very last step is just to polish the wording to make it sound clear, academic, and strong. And here it is. After a little fine-tuning, our final topic becomes impact proper time management skills have on the graduation rate of undergraduate students. That is a solid research topic. It's specific, it's focused, and it gives you crystal clear parameters for your entire paper. So, there you have it. You've gone from a vague idea to a rock-solid research topic. By starting broad and then systematically narrowing your focus, you've built a really strong foundation. Now, the next challenge is turning that topic into the perfect research question. But that's a story for another time.